Hello and welcome to the program. I'm Ben Cleary. On today's program, we're going to be talking about SFS University. My guest today is Megan Caldwell from our training department. Megan, good to have you with us.
Good to be here.
Now let's talk about SFS University. I know with SFS University there are all kinds of opportunities to get set up and to get the kind of training that you need, both to do taxes, to work with our software, and just to learn general things and get CPE credits that you need. So tell us a little bit about it.
Right, the university is a great place to get credits. It's a self-study tool online, so you can do that anytime, day or night, at your own pace and get those credits that you need, especially now that everyone's required with RTRP to get credits. It's a good way to get those taken care of. We do have classes on our different softwares that we have, as well as basic tax information, so whatever you're looking for, we have something for you. And one thing that I want to show everyone is what happens after you buy courses. I want to get on and show how to get into your student manager account to set up your students and how to get those classes available to go take once you've purchased them.
Okay, if you would, go to the computer then and take us into the university and show us how to get our students and everything set up.
Okay, let's do it.
So once you've purchased university credits or university courses, the first thing you'll do is log in to the SFS University. You should get an email about 24 hours, maybe 48, depending on if it's a weekend or not, after purchasing that gives you step-by-step instructions. But here is a visual reference of that. The first thing you'll do is log in as a student manager just by clicking this link. Put in your client ID. The username admin should already be there for the student manager, and your password. And the password the very first time should be your activation code or registration code for your software. If you don't use our software but just use university, that email will have your password in it, and it's usually manager1. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you click edit here and enter in your information. Your name, your address, most importantly, your email, and any designations that you have, and save that. Next, you're going to go to New Student, and we're going to put in a first name, and I'm just going to use myself, and you'll come up with a username. Now, this is the part where we have a lot of questions. If you purchase just a number of hours, maybe 5 hours or 15 hours, those are going to be located in this drop-down menu for CPE hours allocated. So, click the drop-down, and I just have the 1 hour for now, so I could allocate that 1 hour to this user. Or if you have multiple users, you can choose the amount of hours for each user, as long as you don't use them all up on the first one. Once you've filled all this in, click Create, and you'll be taken out to your student information, which is the same as the View Students link. You'll be able to see that student listed here, and you'll see how many hours they have. Now, if you purchased an actual course, if you purchased the Ethics and Updates curricula or the Most Common Issues curricula, then you'll go to Assign Content instead. You won't have hours to assign, you'll have content, and it'll just be listed here for you to select and assign to a specific student. At that point, you can log out of the student manager, and we're going to go back to the training.cchsfs.com website. At this time, we'll log in as a student. It's the same client ID, whatever username you just created, and the first time a student logs in, their password is going to be the exact same as their username, and they'll be asked to change that. Click Continue and set up a secret question, and this is to be used later if you do happen to forget your password. You can answer this secret question and it'll allow you to reset that. On the next screen is the license agreement. Same thing as your software license agreement. Just scroll down to the very bottom and click Accept. Now, this message is going to pop up. Make sure you do pay attention to this. The very first thing you want to do is click Edit and fill in the information for this particular student. So make sure you enter that PTIN with the P and the 8 digits. If you don't have a PTIN, if you're not of any sort of certification that requires a PTIN, just check the box. But make sure you do put that in, because that's how we report your credits to the IRS. Once you're done, click Save. And then at this point, you'll go to My Courses. And everything that's listed here, you could get into. If you click on this very first one, this is where most of our bundles are, the RTRP Continuing Education. Click Select over to the right. And we have all of our different concentrations. So each one of these groupings here has 15 credits, and it's broken down into the exact number of courses you need for each category with the IRS. So whichever one you'd like to take, we have a lot of people take the most common issue to get the full 15, or if you only need the ethics and updates, this 5-credit class is another really popular one. Click View beside whichever course you'd like to take. And you'll see the classes here, along with how many credits they're worth, whether or not you've started them. And if it says purchase, that means either you don't have enough hours to take that, or that one hasn't been assigned to you. If you see select, you can open that one. And you'll be able to get to each of the lessons and the quizzes for that particular course. And if you look right at the top, it says CPE hours available. That'll let you know how many you have left to use. So if one's saying purchase, look up there and see if you have enough hours for that particular course. But each one of these lessons and quizzes will allow you to get in and take information for that course, and then you're going to finish up by taking the final exam, and that's how you'll get your credits. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and log out, but that is what you'll do after you've purchased either credits or a course with the university. Log in as a student manager, create a student, and assign those hours or that content, and then log in as that student and navigate to take those courses.
All right, Megan, thanks for showing us how to get set up in university. I know that with the need to get CPE credits now, it's so important with the RTRP and everything. Can you get all of your credits with the university?
You can. As you know, the IRS has it broken down into, you need 10 general tax topics, you'll need 3 tax law updates courses, and then 2 ethics credits every year. And what we've done on university is we've made up little groupings of what we call curricula. You can go in and get all 15 credits in one spot rather than having to search the university for what courses you need. We have it all set up for you.
Sounds like a great plan.
Oh yeah, it's really simple, really easy. Just go in, knock them out as you're able.
Sounds good. Megan, thank you very much.
No problem.
And we thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.